Nico Baby may just hit too hard. He's got a little bit of mana to be able to work with. Zai's trying to juke into the trees right now. Nico Baby gives up. Zai jukes it away and gets out by just the skin of his teeth.
And he is indeed going for the pipe. I feel like there's no better item choice for him at this point. I think what both teams have learned about it is it comes down to the team fights. A lot of the times in these matches, we just see one team rolls over another in the laning phase. But for these two teams, I mean, they know what the mid and the late game look like. Raging Potato likely to go down here. There's 2 cores up here. But in fact, they actually just retreat for it fully.
They don't actually have any aggressive vision on that side of the map, so maybe Secret just feeling like because they don't have vision of the tier 1 tower, the shrine, they don't know if these TP rotations are coming. We know that Mineski is actually playing a little bit more passive, maybe in part because of the hand of Midas that they have.
Oh, they might just
Ninja Boogie dies, but the exorcism being used.
I'd like them to drop the wards here.
They are going to drop the wards. They're going to be able to get vision of these who actually teleport in and get the chains done. They do have the shackles. Where's the foam? The Fire Blast actually used on the Omni Knight. They just don't have Moon here to get the real damage. A 3-man silence. That's going to be a lot. With the Raid Fire Blast onto Tiny. Mid one down to half health already. The tower's taking up some damage as well. But Team Secret, they're healthy enough. They're going to go for the Chronosphere now into the Death Bomb. Trying to nuke him down with it. He tossed up into the air. They're going to be able to finish off Moon. A good stomp comes out from Puppey as well. They're going to focus on KP. He's dead. Ice Blast on its way. Nico Baby on his first life is about to fall, and all of Secret very healthy, certainly healthy enough to bring down Nico Baby a second time. Team Secret hold their mid tower and repel Mineski.
And they might even grab it themselves. The wards, the last of them about to fall. 4 heroes up here, Zai. You can see that he's just too strong of a force to be reckoned with at this point in the game. He allows Nisha to get in and out of those fights so cleanly. Mineski's lineup, in fact, feels a little bit greedy. AA as a support, you're so ulti reliant that you can't really quite get in there, whereas in the backline, Puppey just kept throwing out stomp after stomp. It's a different beast entirely.
Their game is certainly a lot easier in some ways, right? With this mid one Tiny making these plays. You saw the way they just, Zai is forced to be fire blasted there. Otherwise, he would have saved Nisha.
The teamfight positioning feels really rough right there for Mineski as well. It didn't really feel like they were half committing.
If Moon was able to actually follow up that Shadow Shaman play, get the silence onto the Omni Knight, then maybe KP is able to fire blast down Nisha. There's no Chronosphere, and the fight looks a lot different.
And they just have so many tanky boys on the side of Secret. They've got 4 melee strength heroes, or 3, and a Void.
Zai. They do have the rotation coming in from the Shadow Shaman, so if he comes back, but they're spotted by the illusion. Nisha does deny the mid tower.
I don't really know what their solution is right now for Zai.
Yeah.
Feels like this is going to be an uphill battle for Mineski. They just need more farm right now. And speaking of greedy, their Ogre's going to go for a Hand of Midas. Their Wraith King has a Hand of Midas. Their 2 supports are a little bit greedy. They're going to run into Zai here. He gets trapped for the time being. Phase boots his way through.
The last little bit of nukes, but it's not good enough. Zai, the Ice Blast wears off.
Yeah, he's further proving that point for me.
Yeah. I mean, he picked up the bounty route, too, by the way.
They use so much to try to grab him, but the status resistance in a game like this feels so value. And now, mid one, he's got a fully completed Ags right now, Cap. He has...
Oof. We're seeing this Aghanim Scepter being picked up faster and faster for these Tinies. Can you explain some of that?
I just feel like it's a value item for Tiny. It makes you a teamfight beast. It solves a lot of your issues where, you know, oftentimes Tiny, he falls off because you have to go into melee range. And if you can't burst people down immediately, you just get kited. Well, this item makes it so it's really hard to kite.
Ice Blast, just poking at him. It's just about, what is it about